Hi everyone. Can't believe it's the 12th week of doing the virtual music quiz. Hoping you're all well and you've all managed to see the pictures and the anagrams round so far. I know I've had a few kind of complaints about the size of the pictures on the anagrams, on the pictures this week. It's really tricky for me to do anything about that, I'm afraid, because obviously my daughter does this for me, and like I say, I'm working full time now, so when I get home I have to print screen it quite quickly to then be able to upload it up to Facebook. And for some reason, if I try and do it from a slide, it cuts off the bottom pictures, so you wouldn't get the bottom artist. So I'm hoping that most of you can actually look at it and zoom in on your smartphone or on your computer. So that's probably the best option to do there. So apologies, like you say, if you couldn't see it very well, but I don't think there's any way around it at the moment to do that. Anyway, hope you've all had a really good week and you're rearing to go. I'll start by saying it has been really tricky actually this week. I've been back at work 2 weeks now and putting it together. I've had to rely on Ian quite a lot to help me. So thank you very much, Ian. You've been a star this week. So there won't be a quiz, unfortunately, next week, but there will be one on the 30th. So I'm going to try and do one every 2 weeks and see how that goes. Because, like you say, I'm enjoying doing it, but it is quite tricky putting it all together now that I'm back at work and I'm planning and doing all those other bits to do with school. So hoping that fits with everybody, and I'll probably stick with a Tuesday still because that seems to suit people. And okay, off we go. So picture round was on for round one. Hello to all the regulars. I've seen lots of names coming through already. It's so lovely to see everybody again. So let's get on to, wow, it's quite warm tonight, isn't it? It's quite warm and muggy. Okay, round two. Okay, so we've got lyrics for round two, and it is for 10 points. So, of course, we don't need the artist because there could have been 2 or 3 artists that's done the song. Just the song name, please. Okay, right. And because a few of them may be a bit tricky, we've given you a few more lyrics to help you. Okay, so here we go. Number 1. No, it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. Seems to me, girl, you know I've done all I can. You see, I begged, stole, and I borrowed. Oh, thanks, Sue. Okay. No, it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. Seems to me, girl, you know I've done all I can. You see, I've begged, stole, and I borrowed. Hi in Tamworth, not too far away. Okay, number 2. What I want, you've got it, but it might be hard to handle. Like the flame that burns the candle the candle the candle feeds the flame. Yeah. Hi, Lonelli. I'm sure that I've mispronounced that. Okay, what I want, you've got, but it might be hard to handle. Like the flame that burns the candle flame feeds the flame. Yeah. Okay, number 3. She can kill with a smile. She can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual lies. And she only reveals what she wants you to see. Yeah, we had thunderstorms earlier on, just as I was leaving work, actually. It's almost been like a topsy-turvy day with the weather, hasn't it? Started off cold and ended up really warm. And number 3. Again, she can kill with a smile. She can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual lies. And she only reveals what she wants you to see. Okay, number 4. Maybe I came on too strong. Maybe I waited too long. Maybe I played my cards wrong. Oh, just a little bit wrong, baby. I apologise for it. Now, Middlesbrough is a place I've never been to. I've been to Durham, I've been to Newcastle. I've been to Sea Houses, I've been to Holy Island, that part of the North East, but I've not been to Sunderland or Middlesbrough. Okay, number 4 again. Maybe I came on too strong. Maybe I waited too long. Maybe I played my cards wrong. Oh, just a little bit wrong, baby. I apologise for it. Okay, number 5. Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. I have been to Teignmouth in Devon, it's really nice. Is it just along the coast from Dawlish and Dawlish Warren? If I'm thinking in the right place. Okay, number 5 again. Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Yeah, I went there last year then. Stayed in Dawlish. But it's where I famously ruptured my Achilles, actually, on the walk from Dawlish to Dawlish Warren last year. Trying to copy my daughter's doing parkour. So I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Because I ended up having a big operation to repair my Achilles. Right, number 6. You spurn my natural emotions. You make me feel I'm dirt and I'm hurt. And if I start a commotion, I run the risk of losing you, and that's worse. No, never been to Epping. Is that in Surrey? Been to lots of places in the UK, but still got lots more to explore. Okay, number 6 again. You spurn my natural emotions. You make me feel I'm dirt and I'm hurt. And if I start a commotion, I run the risk of losing you, and that's worse. I've been to Essex once. I've been to, is it Clacton-on-Sea in Essex? Yeah, when Ellie was very, very young. Okay, number 7. It's called love, and every cruelty will cloud it. And his lie, true love could never allow it. Because it's a lie that we have ceased to believe. We said goodbye, but it won't take its leave. Yeah, I remember there was like a little train at Clacton that she used to go on, like a seaside train. I think they still had a Punch and Judy show on the beach. I'll do number 7 again. That might be a bit of a tricky one. It's called love, and every cruelty will cloud it. And his lie, true love could never allow it. Because it's a lie that we cease to believe. We've said goodbye, but it won't take its leave. Is it really tough tonight? Sorry. As you can see, we've got Sooty Locks in the background. Right, number 8. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behaviour. Turn your back on Mother Nature. I think that was probably an easier one for everybody. Okay, number 8 again. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behaviour. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Okay, number 9. It's not time to make a change. Just relax. Take it easy. You're still young. That's not your fault. There's not so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Right, number 9 again. It's not time to make a change. Just relax. Take it easy. You're still young. That's your fault. There's so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Now we only need the song title, of course. Hi, Gay, in Long Eaton, down the road. And number 10. Young teacher, the subject of schoolgirl fantasy. She wants him so badly, knows what she wants to be. I'm thinking that could be an easy one. Okay, young teacher, the subject of schoolgirl fantasy. She wants him so badly, knows what she wants to be. Okay, so that's all the lyrics round. That will be going on YouTube and Facebook now. Okay, just in case you didn't catch any of them. Okay, sorry if they were a bit tough. Of course, I suppose they are going to get tougher the more songs I've already used. Okay, so yeah, it is actually. Without giving too many clues away. Right, okay, number 3. Round 3 is the doubles round. Okay, and we have got 2 bonus questions, so there's 22 points up for grabs again tonight. Okay, right, so first question on round 3 is, which band sang Hand in Glove? So which band sang Hand in Glove? This I might give you a big clue. 2 members of the band were Morrissey and Johnny Marr. Can you name another member of the band? So 2 members were Morrissey and Johnny Marr. Can you name another member of the band? And a bonus point if you can name the female singer that they duetted with on the remake of Hand in Glove in 1984. I remember seeing this on Top of the Pops actually. So a bonus point if you can name the female singer who they duetted with on the remake in 1984. Yeah, that's 3 points for that question. Okay, number 2. Which band had a hit with Kaylee in 1985? So which band had a hit with Kaylee, as in the girl's name, Kayleigh, in 1985? And who was their lead singer? So who was the lead singer? Okay, number 3. Bonus point in this one as well. Okay, which band was Brian McFadden a member of? Oh, happy birthday to Kaylee, who's in the darts team. Happy birthday for today. So, which band was Brian McFadden in? And which singer was he first married to? And which singer was he first married to? And the bonus point, if you can name his last wife. I thought they were still married, but they're actually separated now. So if you can name his last wife. Okay, if you can hear that annoying fly, by the way, buzzing around. Right, number 4. Which band had a hit with Trash in 1996? Saw these live a couple of times and they were really good. So which band had a hit with Trash in 1996? And can you name the lead singer? Yeah, I've got a shout out for you, Alan, from your lovely wife. Okay, happy birthday for Friday for you. So happy birthday. Hope you have a lovely day. And so who was the lead singer? Okay, number 5. Which band had a hit in 2007 with Ruby? So which band had a hit in 2007 with Ruby? And which city are they from? Which city are they from? Okay, number 6. Which girl group had a hit in 2000 with Independent Woman? So which girl group had a hit in 2000 with Independent Woman? And can you name a member of this band? If you know the band, I think it'll be easy, the second part, to name a member. You've got a bit of a choice there as well. I didn't realise there were so many members. Okay. So can you name a member of this band? Okay. Number 7. Adam Levine is a singer of which band? So Adam Levine is the singer of which band? And which country are they from? Which country are they from? Okay, number 8. Which band had a hit with Down Under? In the 80s, not what the actual year. Which band had a hit in the 80s with Down Under? Yeah, I agree. And which country are they from? Which country are they from? Okay, number 9. Which instrument did Paul McCartney play in the Beatles? So which instrument did Paul McCartney play in the Beatles? And which band did he go on to form after leaving them? So which band did he go on to form straight after the Beatles? Okay, and number 10. What was the name of Bob Marley's band? What was the name of Bob Marley's band? And at what age did he tragically die? Another wasted talent there. So what age did he tragically die? Okay, so that was a total of 22 points for that round. Yes. Okay, that will be uploaded now to Facebook and to YouTube, in case you didn't catch any of them. Okay, and we'll move on to the request for 70s. Okay, we had quite a few people requesting this one last week. So once again, there's a grid. I'm going to give you the song name. If you could tell me the singer and also the year it was released. Okay. So trying to do quite obvious songs really for you. Okay, because I know the years always stump everybody. So a point for the year and a point for the artist who sung it. And I think tonight we've given you solo artists actually. I think for all of these, apart from 2 actually. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay, here we go. So number 1, It's a Heartache. So number 1, It's a Heartache. Oh, it was 90s last week. Don't know if you missed it last week, Neil, but it was 90s last week. Okay, so It's a Heartache, number 1. Number 2, Make Me Smile, Come Up and See Me. So Make Me Smile, Come Up and See Me. In brackets, that is. Okay, number 3. One of those funny songs. Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick. I do remember seeing that on Top of the Pops as well. Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick. I'd only been very young then. I was thinking, what's that song all about? Okay, number 4. You're So Vain. Okay, number 4. You're So Vain. Number 5. Signed, Sealed, Delivered. Number 5. Signed, Sealed, Delivered. Okay, number 6. I think this is probably going to be an easy one. American Pie, Part 1. although part 2 is from by the same artist, but the year might be different. So American Pie, part 1. Okay, number 7. Oliver's Army. Oliver's Army. Okay, number 8. Love Really Hurts Without You. Love Really Hurts Without You. Okay, number 9. Born to Run. That might be an easy one. Number 9, Born to Run. And number 10, Can the Can. So number 10, Can the Can. Okay, so that is the 70s round. Okay, that will be uploaded again. And there is 20 points available for that round. 10 for the years and 10 for the artist. Okay. And round 5, of course, was the June birthdays. Jump into June. Okay, anagrams for birthdays. So the first one was Jug Yard Land, 4 and 7. Oh, what's that? Great song, great artist. And the clue was Reef in Oz. Number 2, Energizers or Clinch, 6 and 11. Feline Toy Judge. The singer, please. The singer, because most of them are solo singers, but I think there's only 2 in there that probably were in a band. Okay, number 3, Nil Rainbows, 5 and 6. I think this might be the hardest one on there. Sandy Frontman. Number 4, Up Lord Alba, 5 and 5. Straight Up Choreographer. Okay, number 5, Swanky Tea is 5 and 4. Compass Location in a Can. Number 6, Rhea and Again, 6 and 6. The Next Big Thank You. My daughter said that was a hard clue. So you'll have to let me know what you think about that one. Okay. Number 7, A Warmly Robin, 5 and 7. Male down about Mandy. Male down about Mandy. Okay, number 8. Cutely camp ran. 4 and 9. Rhyming with call, kneeling in a wagon. Oh, Marie thinks it was hard this week. Donna, you'll have to let me know whether these questions are hard. She'd asked me for some easy ones today, but I said, I'm sorry, it's all sorted. Now you've got some help tonight as well. Okay, number 9. Iny, Melon, Mar. 7 and 6. Manson, maybe, loving diamonds. Okay, and number 10, Grudge by. 3 and 6, Young Late King. Young Late Kid. Oh, well done. Neil thinks he got 9 out of 10. Oh, that doesn't sound bad then, Donna, if you've only struggled with a few. Was that a few rounds or a few questions? Right. Okay, so that concludes all the questions now from the 5 rounds. Okay. What I would say is when we do it in 2 weeks' time, we might do an extra rounding because we're only doing it once a fortnight. So we might do 6 rounds instead of 5 as well. Okay. So any suggestions for rounds that we've not done, okay, would be good in advance, please. Okay. So a couple of birthdays to shout out. I know Tom Clark's not able to do the quiz tonight, but I know his mom and his stepdad are doing it. So hi over in Calverton, and a happy birthday to his girlfriend Abby Parsons. I hope you're having a lovely birthday there. Okay, and happy birthday to Alan Garrett, who's also 52 today, so it must be a popular birthday. So happy birthday, Alan. Okay, right. Okay, so we've got some people just joining. Okay, nice that everybody's online again. Right, okay, answers. I think there was a couple of toughies in the picture round as well this week. Okay, to really test you. I think I'd have probably struggled on definitely one of them as well myself. Okay, so A was quite easy, I'm hoping. It was a very young picture of Wet, Wet, Wet. Oh, sorry, Andrew Garrett. Okay, happy birthday, Andrew, for Friday. That'd be a good idea. Thanks, Liz. Lullaby round. Okay. Right, B, I think might have been a toughie. It was Shania Twain. Or it is Shania Twain. Man, I Feel Like a Woman. Famous for that song back in the 90s. Okay. C, of course, with Adam Levine in. It is Maroon 5. So, Gay, I bet you appreciated that picture this week, didn't you? Okay, D was probably a toughie. Obviously, it's been chopped off mine, Diaz. Oh, just a minute. Okay, 1 second. One second, everyone. Sorry about that. Should have remembered that one. So D was Kate Bush. Yeah. Don't think it was probably the easiest picture of her. Some people said it does look a little bit like Florence from Florence and the Machine as well. Oh yeah, we could do another album covers round. So, okay, E, I think was a toughie this week. It was the Haircut 100. Big in the 80s. And probably one of the first like boy bands, really. Nick Haywood used to be a bit of a crush of mine. He did, back in the day. Okay, F. If you're okay on your recent music, Demi Lovato. So F, Demi Lovato. G, okay, was probably not the most obvious picture either. Status Quo. H was probably one of my dad's favourite artists, Johnny Mathis. Yeah, that'd be good actually. Which single came from which album? Yeah, I could do One Hit Wonders again. Christmas songs, yeah. Right, I was, of course, the Pogues. Probably spotted Shane McGowan there over on the right. Christmas number ones, yeah. Yeah, I'll write all these down afterwards. Okay, J was, of course, U2. And we've chopped K off as well on this one. Okay, K's been chopped off mine as well. I'm just trying to work out what it is. Oh, I know what K was. Yeah. K might have been a tricky one. Was it? It was the Everly Brothers. L, the late Kirsty MacColl. M, especially for Annette, as I hear it's one of your favourite artists. Dionne Warwick. Yeah, you're right, the Everly Brothers. So M was Dionne Warwick. N, really good talent again, Billy Bragg. I think he's quite underrated. great songwriter. And O, of course, is Adele. Although she does look quite different now. She's dropped a lot of weight and she looks quite, well, drastically different, I would say. Okay, so anybody got 15 now? Well done, Marie. Full house. That's good. Yeah, got some good ideas coming through. Thank you for all the recommendations for rounds. Oh, 15. Yeah, we've done that one once at number 2s, but we could perhaps do that again. It didn't make number 1. Did kept off a hot spot, I think, didn't we, in a top spot? I got some good scores coming through there. Okay, number 2. I know people said these were a bit tricky, the lyrics. And it is a shame that we can't play the intros, but there we go. Okay, that's not bad, Donna. 10. Right, 13 for Gay. Right, so here we go with the answers. Okay. Number 1. No, it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. Seems to me, girl, you know I've done all I can. You see, I begged, stole, and I borrowed. It was, of course, Easy by the Commodores. So we just needed the song title, really, for that one. Okay, number 2. What I want, you've got it, but it might be hard to handle. Like the flame that burns the candle feeds the flame. Yeah. That probably was a tricky one. And it was You Make My Dreams Come True by Hall & Oates. Number 2 was You Make My Dreams Come True. Number 3, I think this is quite an iconic intro. She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes, she can ruin your faith with her casual lies, and she only reveals what she wants you to see. Of course, it was Always a Woman to Me. And the original was by Billy Joel, but quite a few people have covered it afterwards. I quite like the Fife Dangerfield version as well. Okay, number 4. It's probably a tricky one. Maybe I came on too strong. Maybe I waited too long. Maybe I played my cards wrong. Oh, I just a little bit wrong, baby. I apologise for it. It is Dive by Ed Sheeran. Yeah, that's a good idea. Famous drummers as well. Okay, number 5. I think this is an easy one, but it's because I like the group. Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Of course, it's Rainy Days and Mondays by the Carpenters. So Rainy Days and Mondays. Okay, number 6. I do love this next song. You spurn my natural emotions. You make me feel I'm dirt and I'm hurt. And if I start a commotion, I run the risk of losing you, and that's worse. It's ever fallen in love with someone by the Buzzcocks. Okay, number 7 might have been a tricky one. It's called love, and every cruelty will cloud it. In his lie, true love could never allow it, because it's a lie that we cease to believe. We said goodbye, but it won't take its leave. It is How Men Are by Aztec Camera. Sorry, they are one of my favourite bands. So they might come into the quiz quite a lot. Yeah, that's a good idea as well. Some great ideas coming through. Okay, number 8. I think this was an easier one. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behaviour. Turn your back on Mother Nature. And it's Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. But that was quite cool, actually, being in the punk era. Yeah, I kind of just missed that. Being a child of the 70s. Okay. So that was Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. Okay, number 9. It's not time to make a change. Just relax, take it easy. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. And of course, it's Father and Son by Cat Stevens, but it's also been covered by Boyzone. Did you have the Mohicans and the safety pins for your nose? Yeah, I was actually born in the 70s, so I think I just missed out on the punk era, but I probably remember the end of it. Okay, number 10, last one, is young teacher, the subject of schoolgirl fantasy. She wants him so badly, knows what she wants to be. And it was, of course, Don't Stand So Close to Me by the Police. Yeah, it perhaps did ought to be a lockdown theme tune, especially for the Nike store in, was it London? Oh, that was ridiculous when you saw it on telly. All those people like clambering to get in. It's not even like the online Nike hasn't been open about. Oh. So yeah, let me know how many you got out of that, out of 10. If anybody did get 10 out of 10, that's impressive. Some 7s, 8s coming in. 8 again. Oh, 9, Alan, well done. Oh, sorry. Dart Secretary 1. That's a toughie for you this week. Joe, well done, 8. on a 6. Okay, move on to answers for the doubles round then, round 3. Okay. Right, so first question. So which band sang Hand in Glove? And it is, of course, the Smiths. Another one of my favourite groups. I think they're a little bit like Marmite, aren't they, the Smiths? You either love them or hate them. And 2 members were Morrissey and Johnny Marr. Could you name another member? Of course, it was. The obvious ones were either Mike Joyce or Andy Rourke. But there was also Craig Gannon in there at one point. And bonus point, if you could name the female singer who they duetted with on the remake of Hand in Glove. Of course, it was Sandy Shaw. So possible 3 points for that question. Okay, number 2. Which band had a hit with Kaylee in 1985? It was Marillion. And who was their lead singer? Fish. Don't know what his real name is. Ah, well done, that's a good memory. Okay, number 3. Which band was Brian McFadden a member of? Of course, it's Westlife. Never a big fan myself. And which singer was he first married to? Of course, it's Kerry Katona. She was in Atomic Kitten at the time. Oh, Derek Dick. No wonder he changed his name. Fancy choosing Fish. Wonder what the thinking was behind that. And a bonus point here, if you could name his last wife. I really thought he was still married to her, actually. It's Vogue Williams. So Vogue Williams was the answer for the bonus point. Oh, my cat's just made an appearance. This, everyone, is Charlie. Say hello, Charlie. No. No. He's not the fussiest of cats, to be honest. Although he has got fussier with age. Yeah. Hey. Sit on settee. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, everything has to be on Charlie's terms. It does. You sticking around, are you? Hey. Right. Okay, so number 4. Which band had a hit with Trash in 1996? And that is Suede. Seen those a couple of times. They're really good. And who is? Oh, Charlie is about 8, I think now. He's 8. He's a bit, he was off a farm, so he was a little bit feral when we first got him. And yeah, he's had a few of his lives already. But yeah, he's mellowing, I think, with age, definitely. Okay. So who was the lead singer of Suede? It's Brett Anderson. So, no, don't do that. I don't want him knocking my computer off. So, which band had a hit in 2007 with Ruby? And I do remember Kira as a little baby or a little toddler singing this. And she used to say, "Wooby, wooby, wooby, wooby," when she first started talking. And of course, it's the Kaiser Chiefs. And Tim and Barbara, my next door neighbours, had a dog called Ruby. And Kira used to shout out the window to the dog as well and almost sing the song name to the dog, shouting "Ruby, Ruby, Ruby" out the window. Don't know if you can remember that, Tim. And which city are the Kaiser Chiefs from? It's Leeds. I didn't know that either. They've got some famous people living next door to people here. Okay, right, number 6. Which girl group had a hit in 2000 with Independent Woman? It was Destiny's Child. And of course, if you can name one of the members, the obvious one is Beyonce. So if you knew a full name, Beyonce knows. Kelly Rowland, of course. Michelle Williams. Latavia Robertson. Latoya Lacotte. Farrah Franklin. Tamar Davis. Nina Taylor. And Nikki Taylor. I never knew there had that many members in Destiny's Child. I always thought it was 3. Okay, number 7, especially for gay. Adam Levine is a singer of Maroon 5. And which country are they from? America. Okay, and which band had a hit with Down Under in the 80s? No, neither did I. I knew Beyonce and Kelly Rowland straight away. Of course, it's Men at Work. And they are from Australia. Of course, in the song title meant Down Under. And number 9. Which instrument did Paul McCartney play in the Beatles? Was bass guitar. And which band did he form after leaving the Beatles? It was Wings. He went on to form with his wife, of course, Linda. They did the famous Muller Kintyre. Okay, our last question on the doubles round. What was the name of Bob Marley's band? It was the Wailers. And tragically, he died at the age of 36. So he's still very young. Are you coming, Charlie? Right, okay, so let me know how you got on that round. There was 22 points up for grabs in the doubles round. Okay, we'll move on to round 4. 70s. Okay, so 70s. We've got some good scores again coming through. So yeah, the double answers have been uploaded. Thanks, Ian. Yeah, there was a couple of tricky ones in there, so well done. Okay, so we'll move on to round 4, 70s. So we did need a singer and a year, please, for this round. So, number 1, It's a Heartache. It was a hit for Bonnie Tyler in 1977. Oh, that's good. 22 for the Janners. Okay, number 2, Come Up and See Me, Make Me Smile. It was, of course, Steve Harley. So it was Steve Harley and Cockney Rebel, that one. And it was 1975. Number 3, Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick, was Ian Dury. Of course, it was Ian Dury and the Blockheads. And that was 1978. Number 4, You're So Vain. It was a hit for Carly Simon in 1972. Okay, number 5, Signed, Sealed, Delivered, was a hit for Stevie Wonder, and that's 1970. Right. Okay, number 7, I think we're on now. No, number 6, sorry. American Pie, Part 1, of course, was Don McLean, and that was 1971. Just seems to go on a little bit too long, I reckon, that song. Okay, number 7, Oliver's Army, was Elvis Costello. That's 1979. Number 8, Love Really Hurts Without You, Billy Ocean. And that was 1976. Number 9, Born to Run. Of course, is the boss, Bruce Springsteen. And it's 1975. And number 10, got to get a few females in there. Can the Can, Susie Quattro, in 1973. One thing we did notice when we were looking through, the 70s artists, there wasn't a lot of females, actually, female performers. Definitely male heavy. It was male dominated in the 70s. Like I say, apart from Kate Bush and, like I say, Nikki, Stevie Nicks, that Fleetwood Mac, and I say the ones that we've mentioned, Joan Jett, there wasn't a great deal of choice. 70s. Okay, so well done if you got 20 points on the 70s. So answers have been uploaded again. Yeah, if you were a year out, don't forget you can always have half a point. Yeah, it'll be on there, Neil. Did 90s last week. Okay, right, and last round, of course, the anagrams. And these are all people with birthdays in June. I think there's a couple who are no longer with us, fortunately. So, okay, the first one, Reef in Oz, was, of course, Judy Garland. Yeah, she's no longer with us. Okay, number 2, Feline Toy Judge. Oh, Judy Garland, sorry, birthday is on the 10th of June, would have been. Is Nicole Scherzinger. And her birthday is on the 29th of June. Front woman from the Pussycat Dolls. Okay, number 3, I think probably was a tricky one. Sandy from Man. It's Brian Wilson, of course, the lead singer with the Beach Boys. And his birthday would have been the 20th of June, so that's Saturday. Okay, number 4, Straight Up choreographer. And that is on Friday, the same day as, I'm trying to think who else was birthday off the top of my head. Is it got it written down here. And Alan Clarkson, same day as you, and it's Paula Abdul. Well, she was famous for being a choreographer first, but then she had the big hit single with Straight Up. Okay, number 5, compass location in a can. His birthday is gone. It was the 8th of June, and it's Kanye West. Okay, number 6, the next big thank you is Ariana Grande. Let me know if you got that one, because that was the one the girls thought was hard. But her song was called Thank You Next. So, of course, that's why I put the next big thank you. And, of course, she does perfume as well, called Thank You as well. And her birthday's on the 26th of June. She's still only in her early 20s, I think. Okay, number 7, male down about Mandy. It's, of course, Barry Manilow. So, man, hello. That's the way I looked at that one. And his birthday is tomorrow, on the 17th. Okay, number 8, rhyming with call, kneeling in a wagon, is Paul McCartney. So Matt Cart, wagon, knee. Excuse me. And his birthday is on Thursday, the 18th. And number 9, Manson maybe, loving diamonds. Of course, it's Marilyn Monroe. So Marilyn Manson, of course, she did that famous song Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. And her birthday would have been the 1st of June. And number 10, Young Late King. Of course, his boy George. His birthday was on Sunday, 14th of June. So let me know how you got on. With the anagrams. I thought of another idea for picture round was maybe to do younger pictures of really like famous people. See if you could work out who they were from the younger pictures. So let me know what you think about that idea. Oh, Donna, 1 to 10 out of 10. Good score, Marie. 59 out of 77 tonight. So yeah, there was 77 points up for grabs. Yeah. So again, I'll put a link on Facebook for you to put some ideas on for me, please, with some suggestions. I say once again, I apologise that I won't be able to do this weekly. Now it's just too big a commitment. It was only meant to be, for a few weeks in lockdown. So I'll try it fortnightly and see how it goes. So the next quiz will be on the 30th of June. And make it probably six rounds, so it's a little bit bigger. So it might last probably an hour and a half instead. Okay. But yeah, thank you very much for all your support. We've not forgotten as well about the link that we were suggesting. Got a few ideas actually. So we'll put all the links on during the week. And if people did want to make a donation either to one of the animal charities that we were talking about, or one of the other charities that we thought about as well, and that would be really, appreciated. So stay safe, everyone. Have a good 2 weeks. I think things are starting to get back to normal, which is really good. But stay safe, please. And, still try and keep the 2 metre distance rule if you can. Don't go mad like in the Nike store and Primark. Crazy people. Okay. All right. Stay safe and see you all again soon. Okay. Bye.